Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my podcast channel. Today, I want to share a part of my personal story. If you find it interesting, or if you see a reflection of yourself in it, I hope you'll stay with me until the end. Have you ever felt like you were living a life that didn't belong to you? Each day passing like a copy of the one before. No emotion, no passion, just existence. I was once in that place, until I realized if I didn't dare to change, I would forever be stuck in that loop. So, I want to talk to you about the bold decisions that helped me turn the page and start a new chapter in my life. Decision 1. Leaving the military to pursue programming. I grew up in a modest family where joining the military wasn't just a practical choice, it was a source of pride. It was a path that aligned with my family's circumstances, and I believed it was the right thing to do. But over time, I realized I was living in a world that didn't feel like mine. Every command, every training session, every regulation felt like it was burying the creative, dream-filled part of me. Late at night, while others slept, I would sneak in some time to write my first lines of code. I started learning programming in silence simply because I found it beautiful. Every line of code felt like a breath of fresh air, a tiny rebellion, a moment of freedom. Then I made a bold decision, one that I still believe was the right one. I left the military school. There was a lot of pushback. People kept repeating the word stability like it was the only thing that mattered. But I knew that staying meant I'd only look stable on the outside, while inside I was quietly withering away. Decision 2. Quitting a stable job to become the best version of myself. After studying programming seriously, I landed a good job at a large company. Everything seemed to be falling into place: a decent salary, a professional environment, and a clear career path. But that same old feeling came back, like I was just a tiny cog in a massive machine. The daily grind of working and going home left me emotionally drained. I had a new idea I wanted to pursue. So once I had some savings, I quit. Back to square one. The early days were full of loneliness, exhaustion, and self-doubt. But through the struggle, I learned to be patient, to stay true to myself, not to please others, but to stop betraying who I really was. Though my work today is far from perfect, I'm trying every day. I earn just enough to send a little home to my parents, and I save a small amount for myself. I also love listening to other people's stories. So, outside of my main job, I created a small YouTube channel, this podcast, as a space to connect with others around the world. A space where I can learn and share with online friends like you. Decision 3. Walking away from a toxic relationship, one of the hardest choices. Just when everything else in life was in chaos, I had to face something even more personal: love. We had been together for 2 years. At first, we were happy. But over time, the relationship became toxic, full of criticism, jealousy, and mistrust. I used to think, we've been together for so long, I can't just leave. But love can't survive on time alone. It needs respect, understanding, things we no longer had. So, I chose to end the relationship, even though it hurt, because I realized loving yourself is not selfish. It's the first step toward loving someone else the right way. So what I've learned from making bold choices: every bold decision I made cost me something. Stability, approval, even love. But in return, I found myself. I've learned that courage doesn't mean being fearless. It means being afraid and doing it anyway. No one else will live your life for you, so don't live according to their expectations. Life is short. If you can, chase your passion. Maybe not too much, but just enough so you won't feel like you wasted this one life. The scars of today become the strength of tomorrow. Dear my friend, life doesn't come with a map. Everyone has their own unique journey, and there is no one-size-fits-all right decision. If you're standing at a crossroads, I hope you'll have the courage to choose the path that speaks to your soul, even if it's steep, uncertain, or misunderstood. Listen to the voice inside you. It knows what you need, what you want, and what you deserve. Thank you for listening to today's story. If you saw a part of yourself in what I shared, feel free to leave a comment or share this episode with someone who might need it. See you in the next episode, where we'll grow one story at a time.